Are you dying to get back to sports after an injury? Whether it's tennis with your friends, some competitive basketball, or intramural soccer, how do you know if you're strong enough? How do you know if you're powerful enough? How do you know if you're actually ready? Stay tuned to find out. Hey prehabbers, Dr. Adele Spenner here with Team Prehab. So excited to be part of the Prehab team on YouTube. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. So today we're going to be going over return to sport testing, an integral part of any rehab process before getting back on the field or on the court after an injury, especially lower limb injuries. Did you know that after an ACL reconstruction, the re-injury rate is up to 25% when returning to sports? Usually that's just because we're not prepared enough. We're not testing our strength, we're not testing our power, so we don't really know if we're actually ready. In an ideal case scenario, we're gonna have access to unlimited resources, unlimited technology, unlimited equipment to be able to do all these tests, but unfortunately that's not always the case, right? So that's why here at Team Prehab, we are here to help you and teach you how to do this on your own from the comfort of your home, on the field, on the court, and whatever you have available for you. So today we're gonna go through at-home return to sport testing with just 4 pieces of equipment: stopwatch, tape, cones, and a step. Last but not least, make sure you're warmed up and ready to work. Craig over here is getting ready. He's gonna be our test subject for the day. Get ready, warmed up, and let's get to work. All right, first test up is our lateral step down test. In an ideal world, you would have a dynamometer or some fancy piece of equipment to help you test your strength, but at home, we're gonna use 2 pieces of equipment, a step and a stopwatch. Craig is gonna hop onto the step to start. And we're gonna start on his left side. So you're gonna set yourself up so you're just right on the edge of that step. You wanna standardize the test, so hands are gonna be behind your back always. And we're gonna drop down, going into a step down. Demonstrate 1 or 2 reps for me, please. Tapping down with your heel and coming right back up. We are going to be counting reps over 30 seconds today. So Craig's gonna do me a favor. He's gonna keep track of his reps while I set up the time. And ready? Begin. So as we go through this test, we're looking for the quality of the motion. How is he moving? Is he using his trunk? Is he using his knee? How is his knee angle? What does his shin angle look like? What does his dorsiflexion angle look like? So we're looking for quality of motion as well as quantity. It's always both, all right? So at home, find a step height that's gonna feel comfortable for you, that you feel like you can have control over, and make sure you can go all the way through for 30 seconds. Got 4 more seconds. How many you got, Craig? Keep going. 2, and rest. How many was that? 18. Sweet. All right. So next up, we obviously have to compare to the other side. So once he catches his breath and he's ready, we're going to switch over and do the right side. So he's going to set himself up, reset your timer, and begin. Talking about quality of motion, we want to make sure he's not reaching down with the opposite leg. Make sure you're lowering yourself down with control and driving yourself up with the leg that's on the step. Make sure you're straightening out all the way every single time and dropping down. So a couple different variations of this. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you can increase the step height. You got 10 more seconds, Craig. If you want to make it more quad dominant, you can switch it to a forward step up, 5 more seconds, or you can do it for longer to test your endurance. 3, 2, and 1. What do we got?
I got 18 both sides.
100%. So the key to this is looking for the difference side to side. So what we want to see is ideally a 90% limb symmetry index. That means 90% of the reps of your involved side compared to your uninvolved side. That is our clearing status for returning to sport with your lateral step down test. Next up, we have our single leg hop test. Single leg hop tests are an integral part of any return to sport testing. So for today, we're gonna go through 3 different tests. First up is we have our single leg hop test for distance. You are going to wanna set up a piece of tape with your toe lined up right behind that tape. You're gonna standardize this test again, so hands are gonna go behind your back just like they were for the step down. From here, your goal is to jump as far as you can on one leg, landing on the same leg without losing your balance. So go ahead, Craig, when you're ready, let's see what you got. And you gotta stick it, hold, 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 and rest. So we always wanna measure toe to heel, and same thing, we're going for that 90%. So that's where that other piece of tape comes down. I measured right to the center of the cone. That's going to be our right leg for Craig. And now, ideally 3 trials, but for the purpose of this video, Craig's gonna go ahead and go right into the left side. And that would be counting as an error because he put his foot down, so he's gonna go 1 more time. You got it, Craig. Stick it and rest. Same thing. So nice job.
Nice.
So he was able to hold it for 2 seconds, so both of those trials counted. So I would say without measuring right now, definitely within 90%, but if you have a tape measure, go ahead and make sure that that's within 90%, all right? Next up, you're gonna do a triple hop test. This time, he's gonna go 3 consecutive hops, trying to take as little time of a rest as possible between each hop to get as far as he can. So we're gonna go back to the right leg, same principle, hands behind your back, stick your landing for 2 seconds, 3 trials per side, and when Craig's ready, he's gonna show us what he's got. Nice, and rest. So same thing, putting that tape back down, and starting again on the left. So all these tests are great. They test not only your strength, not only your power, but your single leg stability too. So as we measure the distance, and he sticks those, same thing, within 90th percentile. So Craig crushed those, right? So if you can always set up a camera to watch yourself as well, so you can look at the quantity and quality of the motion, going for 90%, good shin angle, good knee bend, upright trunk. And let's go on to the next. All right, prehabbers, hope you guys are crushing your return to sport testing so far. If you're enjoying your tests and you're doing really well, you want to learn more about them, go ahead and check out our latest blog post about further return to sport testing to learn a little bit more about why these tests work, how they work, and maybe a few extra tests you can throw into the mix as well. So last test up is we have our side hop test. So in addition to those hop tests that we just did, we want to throw this one into the mix because it challenges your leg more under in a fatigue state. So it's testing your endurance a little bit more, as well as a frontal plane motion. All the other tests are moving forward and back. This one's going to go side to side. So Craig is going to demonstrate how we're going to perform this. 2 pieces of tape, 40 centimeters apart. Hands are going to go behind your back, and we're going to go for 30 seconds. And oh, whoa, eager beaver.
Directions.
Eager.
Directions, what are you supposed to do?
Eager beaver. All right, one more. Ready? And go. I think Craig's just trying to get extra reps in. So I'm using a clicker to help me keep count. Foot should not be touching the tape. If 25% or more of these hops touch the tape, we have to end the trial, and he gets a 3-minute rest break and gets to start over. So far, he's doing pretty well, just barely close to that 25%. He has 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, all right. And 53 reps. We'd say good on the quantity end. Quality can maybe use a little bit of work. So he's gonna catch his breath, and we're gonna do the same thing on the left side, see if we can hit the quality and the quantity part of this test. So just a little tidbit of information. That was 53 reps on his right side. Norm for males is 55. Norms for females is 41, all right? So pretty close there on the right. Let's see if we can crush it on this left side. 30 seconds starts now. You got it, Craig. You got it. Crush it, crush it. Almost there, almost there. So I know if you don't have a clicker at home, if you're not a bouncer on weekends, find another way to keep accurate count. Again, try not to touch the tape, Craig. 10 more seconds, you got it. Right, so this is where we're testing endurance, functional endurance. He's got to go for the full 30 for 3 more seconds. 2 and 1. 44. It's not too bad, Craig, not too bad. Well, Craig has been a great sport, and I hope you guys enjoyed this testing so far. So remember, key takeaways from today's testing is going to be quality and quantity, and looking for a 90% symmetry from side to side for all of these tests, all right? So if you crush it, you want to learn more, subscribe, comment, give us feedback. I would love to hear how you guys did. Hope you're feeling tired, worked, and most importantly, empowered, strong, and ready to conquer anything that life has to throw at you on the field, on the court, and get to it. See you guys soon.